Hello, everybody. Trying to a lot of things with audio at the moment.
Around here?
No, just be straight. Everyone's going straight. Look at Justin in the church. Ah. Oh, he is so fine. Who's that talking? He keep coming by me on purpose. I need my best. Y'all out the one that they drive the spot. Let's speed up. Oh, bitch, we can't. Okay, girl. She's trying to get her people. There's a bunch of people on the. Get in the van.
I think we got everybody. We got a good chunk of people in a pickup truck. So we got a good chunk of people in the pickup truck.
I think she got.
At least 3 to 4 people that got tackled. They drove, they ran. Trying to get Alex out the wheelchair, and his wheelchair got stuck. They're trying to get him out the wheelchair.
Is that? Yeah. Thank you. Will you just catch me up? Yeah. Appreciate you.
Nikki.
I'm on live, just so you know.
Okay, yeah. Okay, where are you headed?
Just to catch up with the group.
I know a lot of them are still back there.
Are they?
Yeah, there's some back there, there's some up here. What's his name?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, is there a child lock?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Nothing to apologize for. Be safe. Strangers out here giving people rides, trying to keep us safe.
Sorry.
No worries. Oh, girls,
Nothing
get in
to
your
apologize
for. Be safe.
Hey, who did they get? You see any faces?
I didn't see them get anyone. I didn't see them get anyone.
Is everybody else okay? I'm okay. I'm with the people. We're on North Avenue. Oh, wait, where are you? Okay, you all right though? I can see my left ankle back. I fell off the car. My left and my right ankle hurt, but my left. Where are you?
Do you see? You're here, good.
Yeah, someone gave me a ride. Is she
You
okay?
got rides too.
North.
Hey, how are you?
Yes.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. What's up?
Just making our getaways.
Yup. Yeah.
Yeah, some. Lights on the horizon, though.
Be hard, bud.
Every fucking day is the same shit. Every fucking day. That's why it's called fucking revolution. Because it is. It's a man.
I'm going to sign off. I mean, you saw. Just spread the word about what's really happening. It's some bullshit. I don't care if you think people shouldn't break curfew or if you think people shouldn't protest. You're welcome to those opinions. And even those people who feel that way can't deny that mobilizing hundreds and hundreds of National Guard and all those armored vehicles and using tear gas and rubber bullets when there had been absolutely zero aggression is an overuse of power, force, and abusing one's position. And it shouldn't be happening, regardless of what you think about protests and curfews and obeying laws that are being implemented just to keep people quiet and create a false narrative. This is what protests are like here. What you saw earlier. People chanting, cars beeping, people exercising their amendment rights to raise their voice in the wake of needless.
No, I said Fox 6, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Richard.
Reporting live with Kimberly.
Are there the police, y'all?
Fuck the police.
You see the police here?
I got it.
I think Jill got some pepper spray earlier.
They think they doing something because their door's open. But I got him on camera turning around, girl. No, they said hit the corner, go right. At this corner, go right.
Oh, they going back to those and they ain't playing. Yeah,
Wait, Jill. Go around, Jill. Come on, go around. No, at this corner, turn right.
No, Will, follow the van. Go straight, Jill.
They said hit that corner.
Oh, do you see any cars going this way?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
There's plenty of cars
Go
went
straight,
that way.
Jill, make the light. Gotta go.
I mean, we're going to make the light regardless.
Yep, go, Jill. Yep. No. Left.
Go left. Go, Jill. Oh, bitch. We've got to make it all the way around.
No, why would we pass them if we don't know where we're going?
We go around. Duh.
Go around where, William and Jalen? Tell me.
Bitch, you fucking police. Kimberly. Yeah.
He's straight there.
Okay.
That's good. What she doing?
What? Kind of going down my feet.
He's straight there. Do you want to stop at the gas station?
Okay.
Should we stop there?
All right, pass this trigger.
Yeah.
Make it.
Hotels don't need to run out of gas.
All right, just pass.
Okay.
They going to get hurt. Okay, I want to leave.
The gas station over there.
Okay, yep, I think that's where they're going back.
Going back down there?
To get, I think everyone's going to meet after we walk the gas station.
Turn.
Right, yeah.
They're trying to find some more streams. They're the locals in Tusa have
Go, Joe.
apparently been very vocal about the fact that they don't like media and they don't like streamers.
Oh, he's one of the security guards.
Katie,
The truck.
who's been streaming for the last couple of days and was
Oh, he going home.
threatened the other day to leave, just put out a post on her Facebook.
Yeah, that's how we
that she had
started at the
been
gas station.
respectfully asked to let the long-standing streamers be with the march in Milwaukee. And left link to 2 streamers that have been approved, neither of which are on her anymore.
Like, which door is that? Oh my god.
For weed charges. Out of all the pot shops that we have in the state of Washington, there's only one that is black owned. And it's literally by the rug, and it is called Emerald Leaves. It's in Tacoma. If you are South, please make sure you go support that black man. He's the only person that is at the table talking about cannabis equity because he's the only black pot owner, like pot shop owner. Now, the next thing that you guys can do, and you guys can always go to the Engage team.
I don't think Jill is alive anymore.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Live Now Media got me too. It made me so I can't comment on there either. I have to find something else to say.
The correct action is what Portland needs to be.
Yeah, neither of those are alive anymore.
The white supremacy that is in the bail system, off-whites can start by putting 50% of their profits per month into that bail fund.
Yeah.
They care that much about the black community.
Yes.
50% of your monthly profit into a bail fund.
Because I've noticed that when I've gone to Oak White's in the past, because I've been there, maybe over a year or two, maybe 3 years, is he likes to hire black people, right? As far as security, maybe behind the counters, to show that, hey, I'm really in here for the community because I'm employing these black people. But guess what? Just because you employ those black people, there are a shit ton more that need help, and they've been harmed by the shit that he's done. Now, can I get an amen?
Amen. Amen. That's right.
So, there's something else you want to hear from anyone else? Ashley, clean us, keeping, applying that pressure at Off-White Town. Is there anything that I left out? Give it up for Ashley.
Woo!
Ashley, I'm with the Engage team. We boycott Ike, snuff Uncle Ike.
Fuck Uncle Ike! 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 Fuck Uncle Ike!
Get a cannabis
Acquisition and Cannabis Equity Fund, so that money can go towards getting black business owners licenses. As Savannah mentioned, there are a lot of black people that are employed by Ian Eisenberg. We would like to take those people and get them employed by a black person that actually cares about their life. And we also want specific land to be dedicated to black and indigenous people and helping to build their community, rather than more expensive condos that nobody can trust afford. So follow the Engage team on Instagram if you're interested in more information on our demands and stuff, and cannabis equity in general. If you look at King County Equity now, they have demands for cannabis.
Yes.
Can I give you? I know we probably ain't got much time in this spot, so I'm gonna give y'all a quick history of cannabis in this country in about 3 minutes. How many of y'all know that cannabis initially started off legal in this country? About around 1932, I believe, Prohibition ended, and the leader of Prohibition, like the head lobbyist for it, Harry Anslinger, I'm just call him Anslinger or whatever.
He is a
Anslinger, whatever. I'm gonna say he was in the process of getting his department cut because his prohibition was no longer around. He needed something, so he found out. He linked it to racism. That he found out Mexicans brought in marijuana and black people smoked marijuana. So he demonized it. They came out with propaganda films as Reefer Madness, actual quote, even though it's proven scientifically wrong already. He said smoking weed increased rape, domestic violence, and abuse, and it made black people forget their place in the world.
And it made it made white women like black men.
It made white women like black men. And it helped create the devil's music at the time, which was jazz.
Yo, what's up?
So about 40 years, after all that blah, 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 about 40 years in the future, we get to the Nixon administration. And we get to Vietnam War and the emergence of hippies.
Hey, okay. Ooh. Go ahead.
The emergence of hippies.
Y'all should have saw that smooth.
For real. Go ahead.
So hippies are against the war.
That was kind of hot.
Black people are fighting for their liberation.
Yeah, I did.
So they can't make it illegal to go against the war, and they can't make it illegal to be black. So they came up with an act to demonize weed, so it gave them excuses to raid people's homes, arrest our leaders, arrest black people, put them in jail, and all that stuff. And I want to read an exact quote for what one of Nixon's aides said about the war on drugs. We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies and blacks with marijuana and then criminalizing marijuana heavily, we could disrupt both those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did.
Yeah.
But we had to get shit done in political systems.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also why they call it marijuana, because it's in Spanish. Marijuana, or they often call it mocha.
Who want to help us get a check on us?
Cool. Can I say one thing about the weed? So Bill Clinton, in his administration, he came out with the 3 strikes and you're out. You know, if you have like 3 charges, then you're getting hit with like a felony, like life charges. So this was one way for them to lock people up for like life. So if you had like 3 charges, you were in there. I mean, there's people that were in jail for.
All right, I finally found somebody actually in. Don't die soon. Yeah, so I just started restreaming. Bear with me 1 moment. Well, it was getting spicy, and then the only 2 streamers out of the people of Tusa are okay with being there, both logged out at the same time. So, working on finding more. And prior to that, there were reports in Louisville of shots fired, but again, no streamers. Spicy and loud.
Yep. I know, I'm fine by you.
You're gonna go start a run.
What's that?
Well, you know that they're popping out some tear gas.
That's replaying too.
Wauwatosa. This is Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Share this video. The police have 7 o'clock curfew, and they said everyone was going to be arrested tonight. This is over in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, over their serial killer cop, Joseph Mensah, who was found, no charges were made for murdering 3 people.
Also known as found not to be guilty. It's a little hard to believe when they set off everybody's phone. Hey Justin, welcome back. And yeah, it definitely was a quick one after the curfew. Shawshank Redemption taught me that if you're willing to go on hands and knees for anything, you'll get out. All right, just to get everybody on the same page. The CBS 58 in the top right is not live. It's a 35-minute stream that ended about 5 minutes ago. So no, that is not live. The WISN camera from the helicopter is live. And the other ones, the Louisville cam and two on the bottom are both live. But again, CBS is not live. Man, Ford Explorers are the best cop cars ever. Except back in the day when they were Tires kept falling off. That was more of a Firestone problem. How are you get home? I don't know how you can get home.
Right now we have, it looks like spectators on the corner who have not been stopped.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, look who's been at the press conference. Why the hell is Jacob Blake Sr. in Wautusa? Why would you say? Jacob Blake is in Chicago. His family is in Kenosha. Stay on your side. Old deck is back. I agree. But it's become a situation where you don't have to have a legitimate reason to do anything. It doesn't even have to be an actual thought. You can just say something. Okay, Brussels sprouts are a reason to protest. A legitimate reason.
I can't move and you guys are saying I'm resisting? That's bullshit!
If you weren't resisting, how do you know you can't move?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're no better than the Nazis.
Stop resisting, please.
I'm not resisting. How can I resist with 6 guys on me? Huh? Yeah, of course I got a vest on, so do you.
Go.
Yeah, no, I got my consent there too. Totally legal.
Go home. We're not telling you again. Go home. Put the phone down and go home.
And that's why there's no streamers out. The cops didn't want them. So I can't blame them at all.
You guys are jumping one guy. Military for 5 fucking years. Come back to this shit. This is bullshit. No, simple curfew? How the fuck am I supposed to know there's a curfew, huh? Was I notified? Well, when did you tell me? You came out of your car, started yelling, dropped through the car. You're irrational.
You're irrational. Oh shit, National Guards at City Hall. Yeah, Sousa did a great job compared to even Kenosha, but they also had experience to go by. Why do I feel like you're a troll? Hey, that's great. I much prefer not seeing the hearts of great little towns being burned down. Oh, look, it's the blue-vested legal observers. They always look like the fucking creepy kids.
Off your phone! Into the street!
I think it's quite interesting how successfully the protest community completely wrecked the streamers. Because the first two streamers that came on were about 3 hours before the DA's decision. And it was Katie and News to Share. And now, now it's, those two are both at home. Katie got told to not come back. News to Share basically decided on his own not to partake anymore. But, you know, we had a streamer over night before last that was all about streaming the ground, going around, peaceful protest, and nothing. He didn't even come back out for a second night. Ford Fisher is cool. Fortunately, he's not up right now. If anybody knows of any streams that are in this area, let me know. Yeah, that one just ended.
March with us!
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 This movement, this Black liberation. I'm all about liberating Black and brown bodies. And so when it's time to stand up for Black and brown bodies, will you? Thank you.
Get in the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Wait, what lead singer from what punk band is this?
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, into the street!
Out of your home, get in the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Take it to the streets! Fuck the police!
No justice, no peace!
Take it to the streets!
Fuck the police, no justice, no peace!
Fuck you all! Take it to the streets!
Fuck the police, no justice, no peace!
Yeah, Unicorn Riot sucks.
Fuck the police, no justice, no peace! Take it to the streets, fuck the police,
They ain't not Minnesota tonight either.
Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace! Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace! On 12, take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace! Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace! Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice.
We got a sniper on the roof.
I have no idea who this is, why they're in Collin County, Texas. But his name is the Fluffinator, so.
Apparently there are two guys on the roof over there.
What is it? What is it? Why are you there? Give us some information.
There's 3 motherfuckers up there.
Oh, I see them. I see the silhouettes from here. 3 motherfuckers. 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 3 motherfuckers.
Yeah, let me see now that I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Are they not allowed to be up there? Or?
They're snipers probably going to shoot us in our head. You know, they killed Kennedy.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the drone. They're launching the drone.
There you go. Welcome to the war.
They just launched the drone.
Stay ready. You never gotta get ready.
Does anybody have any
that's
idea
where the drone people are.
what's going on in Texas?
We see you!
It's literally the only place I haven't heard of anything going on today.
You know, they're just gone forever, or they were solved like 30 years later. And just how many cases where a little girl was abducted from a rich white neighborhood. She was found like later that night when there was like a 200-person manhunt, and they had helicopters, and they choose who they care for. And most of the time, if you're black or indigenous, you're not treated that way. You're not treated as that important. You're not treated as important. But that's an issue that I wanted to shed light on and really educate yourselves, because there's different ways each one of you as individuals can do to prevent.
Matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Yeah, Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Yeah, Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Say his name. Say his name. 19.
Oh shit! You're good, you're good.
Say his name. Jonathan Price. Say his name. Jonathan Price. Say his name. Say his name. Who did they kill? Who did they murder? Out of your home.
Watch out behind you.
Off your phone. Get in the street. Out of your home. Get in the street. Get off your phone. Get in the street.
No problem, Logan.
Out of your home. Into the street.
Yeah, all the
Off your phone. Get in the street.
old school Portland people are
Out of your home. Into the street.
now the Antifa trainers around the world.
Out of your home. Into the street. Off your phone. Get in the street. Out of your home. Into the street. Off your phone. Get in the street. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Everybody please go smash up on Woke.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
You're already on over there, 2 or 1?
I'm on 1.
Okay, I'll go 2. We'll put this one on 3.
Okay, Bob's live.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. We see you up there. It's free to come march with us. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. I know y'all are tired of this one, but they need to know. Out of your home, into the street. Off your phone, get in the street. Out of your home, into the street. Off your phone, get in the street. Out of your home, into the street.
Into the street.
Off your phone, into the street. Out of your home, into the street.
And then they just show you see the cops in the windows?
The window or the wall?
See those little windows on
From
the
the window
wall?
to the wall.
3 cops back there. Yep.
Make them cops go cry till the sweat drips down my bone.
Keep this shit fucking going. We don't fucking take breaks. All right, y'all, we're going to fill up this fucking intersection and post up for a minute. You know how we like to do.
As the march goes. It's usually start pretty small, but with the...
My brother Yanni's going to come and talk a little bit about why we're all here tonight. Feel free to take a seat. Feel free to do some artwork. If you got the chalk, you know the drill. We'll just be here a minute. We'll be here a minute.
So, we do have Eugene PD back there behind the motorcade.
As close as distancing as possible, feel free to utilize that.
It's crazy if you just keep paying attention to the crowd. From where they start to what they get to, it's insane. Like how many people actually come out and join here.
Yeah. I bet you the police don't expect it either.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we got a small crowd at night. Next thing they know, there's 300 people.
Y'all been with us since day one. Feels fucking good, huh? Feels good that this shit isn't dying. That's what we were afraid of. This is just gonna be a moment, a little blip in history. We're fucking making history, y'all. Every fucking night that we are back out here, we are making fucking history.
So you have police up there on that street also. So they're blocking that in, and they're also got the back end right there.
2020. And then they come fucking ask. You ask your parents what they did. Y'all get to say you fucking did something. Especially the allies out there. You would get to say that you didn't fucking sit by like the rest of your fucking country. You fucking did something. All right, I'm gonna pass the mic off. Thank you guys.
What the fuck is going on, nigga? I need that shit. Hey, we outside on 35th Prospect right now. Everybody thumper it up, nigga. If you bold enough, nigga, to get down on your brothers, then bring your ass out here right now. A lady got her ass stomped out right there. A pregnant black woman, nigga. Stand up right now. And I'm born and raised here. I've been in St. Louis since 2010, nigga. When I left this motherfucker, it was Trace side niggas.
I lost my nigga, that shit crazy. I mean, we just put him in the pavement.
Now it's your turn to stand up,
yeah, I miss you more than 80.
Why are we here?
He real turned up. I ain't heard that ringtone since like 2007 though. All right, they're sitting in the road in Eugene.
You heard it. You know, you heard how we rockin'. Yeah. We really bang the turf and be on that motherfucker, man.
What is the charger gonna do for this big ass thing, bro? You talking about a battery pack, nigga?
No.
I'm about to say, you talking about a battery pack, nigga? It's not gonna power that. Really? Not a battery pack, nigga. You sure, nigga? Set this motherfucker out. It's gonna go one way. Oh, you put a juice out on my.
I don't even need a damn truck. Damn motherfucker.
Well, miss. It's really real, man. You did. No doubt, Miss Lee. No doubt. Shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be safe. You know that.
I lost my nigga, that shit crazy. I mean, we just put him in the...
That they'll do anything to take us down. They tasered this man. They tasered this man.
Bet it hurt.
All right? They tasered him, and because of his reaction, they shot him 4 times. Not they. Officer Sean Lucas shot him 4 times, and that's why he has been charged with murder, because he's a murderer.
Technically, you can be charged.
Why are we here?
But until you're found guilty, you're not actually a murderer.
Why are we here?
Jonathan Price.
Who did they kill?
Jonathan Price.
Who did they shoot?
Jonathan Price.
Why are we here?
Jonathan Price.
I'll stand up.
This very well could be the drunk people.
You a CNA, baby, we in Hellcats.
Start with favorite. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N.
I was ready to go home.
Why does everybody got to be singing and playing trademark shit?
Who's your
Come
dad?
on.
Exactly. Who's your
My
dad?
dad, my dad's Louis. He just
Oh.
he just retired number one in
Freeway, hurt the motherfucking freeway, hurt the motherfucking freeway, hurt the motherfucking freeway. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. 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 I don't want to say.
Don't worry, Jared. They don't want you to either.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to get shot in Kansas.
Shut it down! 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 Shut it down!
Wheeler's not going to win at all. It was a three-way split race, and he was losing. He was only double digits over a rider. I mean, he was only, like, the ride-in was 16%. Ted Wheeler, 30%. The debate doesn't matter. No one watches that shit. We're so fucking pissed off at Ted Wheeler. It doesn't matter at all. Ted Wheeler can't erase his mistakes over the past 4 months with one debate. He probably swung like a few points tops.
The yes, the cops and the white supremacists. Shit is bananas.
Even the right-wingers and the moderates hate Ted Wheeler, and it's for different reasons.
Sorry.
You good? Oh, they got the bullhorn. They're gonna send somebody down to Walmart for a bullhorn.
She going to get right now. So whoever turning up, nigga, bottle number 5 coming out. I mean, you give me
Bottle number 5.
We'll set that motherfucker out, dog. Hey, we out here on 35th Prospect, nigga. If you didn't know, nigga, we on bottle number 5 right now.
5.
Police over there sitting down, ain't doing a goddamn thing, nigga. Bring your ass down here and stand the fuck up, man. This is your time to stand up. Your community needs you.
Okay.
We got niggas from all
Stand
different
up
walks
to
of life,
what?
all different races out here. All different age groups, man. Bring your ass
You gonna have
out
somebody
here.
take it?
You ain't got no excuse. Come
Yo!
out here right now.
Hey! Who got the speaker?
You do, nigga. It's right behind you.
You taking a picture, nigga.
It's right by his ass.
That's the microphone.
Hey, you talking about, nigga, that's a bullhorn, bro.
You know what I'm about to do then
That's
since
not
you
a
say
speaker,
that?
nigga. That's a
Shit.
picture. This nigga said, I'm an artist too, y'all. He said, hey, check out my album. It dropped November.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, nigga.
Nobody wants to hear your damn album. And you can't even go on the internet without someone trying to give you their damn mixtape. Fuck.
For sure, I gotcha. But thanks for the info. I mean, I don't know the dynamics of Eugene at all. I haven't seen any of the streams or anything like that.
Yeah. What up?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
I was in the military. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
How do you guys stand? I touched a tear gas case too.
All right.
Oh, my money on Spicy
Is that a
is
cop
Kansas
drone or one
City.
of our drones?
12 is
I just
the
seen all of
water.
ours.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the cops don't use drones.
Right. Usually that's a Portland thing.
Lollipop, let me see those dollars drop. Vote if you want some. Come and get some.
Wow. Eugene has actually graduated from chant to cadence. Guy's probably in the military at some point. Learned how to do it. Okay.
So yeah, I guess I came over geared up. I went full ninja, and I didn't need to be full ninja yet. So oops.
You never go full ninja.
So I'm carrying all this extra weight for nothing.
You gotta give me some Justin Bieber energy right now. Okay. All right. Hip hop, lollipop, let me see those ballads drop. Hip hop, lollipop, let me see those ballads drop. 12 if you want some, come get some. 12 if you want some, come and get some. Hip hop, lollipop, let me see those ballads drop. Hip hop, lollipop, let me see those ballads drop. 12 if you want some, come and get some. 12 if you want some, come and get some. Let's go. Give yourself a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Stolen land?
Jonathan Price! Jonathan Price!
There's actually people in Portland. Makes you wonder why there's a handful of Portland streamers in Eugene.
Jonathan Price! 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 No one spoke up. Fuck. Yeah, fuck the police, yo. Fuck them. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Open silence.
Oh, shit.
Who the hell? Why do they all have demon sounding people? Is this a October thing?
That food's starting to smell good, though.
Look. Motherfucker, you the one with the good?
What up, G?
Third wall, baby. Third motherfucking wall. Third wall, where we at?
Mask off. Bucket mask off. That's
without the mask, bitch.
We put on some fucking mask off.
Third wall, you know motherfuckers, what?
Like, you play too much.
Third wall.
That's because we out here, we on the 5th bottle of Hennessy and some more shit.
It is what it is. I promise.
I'm
fuck the mask.
All right, what is it saying? Angel, you spoke very well.
I'm starving.
but sometimes it just doesn't. And when they start going up hills and going too fast, people start peeling off. But this one has been nice and slow. I'm not having to run, which is great. I'm liking that.
I'm so hungry.
My hand's dirty, I'm sorry.
Huh?
My hand is not clean.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
This is like my hands are dirty, but here, it's chips. Like, okay, you're good. Whoa. And they are barbecuing again.
Every day!
Shut it down!
Apparently, this is Olivia, Washington. A little while ago, they were in someone's yard and were forcibly removed at gunpoint by the homeowner.
Yep, getting a little too fast. So I have no idea if they're actually going to end. Up here, sometimes you know, they act like they're gonna, then they don't, and sometimes they do. So I don't know anything about any of this event except for what it's about. So I have no idea what to expect, if this is going to end or not. Plug in the battery.
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, into the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, into the street!
Out of your dorm, into the street!
Out of your door, into the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, into the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Look at these three.
Out of your home, into the street!
Out of your home, into the
Trade Ninja now all over there.
Get in the street!
Off your phone, into the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Out of your home,
So we're now in campus grounds. All these buildings around are college dorms. They wrap around all of these streets here. For anyone that doesn't know, the University of Oregon is one of the biggest colleges on the West Coast. There's a lot of people here.
Off your phone, get in the street! Off your phone, get in the street! Out of your home, into the street! Out of your home, into the street! Off your phone, get in the street!
Hold on.
Out of your home, into the street!
Out of your home, into the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Off your phone, get in the street!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
No cops! No prisons! Total abolition! No cops!
No prison!
Total abolition!
No cops! No prison! Total abolition! No cops! No prison! Total abolition! No cops! No prison!
Total abolition! No cops!
No prison!
Total abolition!
got groups of people joining. Large. There's already several groups joining in.
Weekend. Look at this nigga. Nah, it's somebody.
Oh no. Aw. Alright, so they went off. Gotta get them back, hopefully. The guy said he is having to plug his phone in, so horribly surprised. There's a whole lot of gold. They're back at a building in Texas.
Saying earlier, this is kind of new to me in the last couple months, where basically the police are breaking up the roads in front and in the back, and pretty much, you know, kind of providing an escort. So this is a new thing for me. You know, I was watching Christina's View last night, and that was not, you know, towards the end, I should say, when they're in the intersection up in Tacoma, which I know exactly where that is because it used to be kind of an old stomping ground of mine. The cops were not doing that at all. They were doing it on the freeway, which is good, but they were not doing it at that intersection, and people were just kind of doing whatever they wanted, you know. And a couple cars came definitely close enough. So if the goal is to quote unquote keep people safe, then maybe it's in their interest to keep the roads blocked, but maybe it's not. Really depends where you are.
That cake is a meal right there.
Slice for somebody. Oh no.
Oh wait. It's CJ's birthday.
That's a big. I would cut that out.
Nope, that's a piece.
Nobody wants a piece that big. It's
Everybody
gonna get
wants a
thrown
piece
away.
that big. Everyone says they don't want a
Why
piece
don't you
that
go
big.
sit down and we'll cut
But
cake
they
for you,
all
little
want the
man.
corner piece.
All right, there we go.
You want a piece that big?
No, we have a request for you to Ginsu knife it, CJ.
It's.
Come on, how about you?
I mean,
there you
there's
go,
a lot
there
of
you go.
people
That's
out,
like Korean barbecue style right there.
but so far not a lot going on.
Nana, move it. He's got to cut some cake here.
Like I said, in Tucson, it was an early night. As soon as the 7 o'clock curfew hit, they arrested people for about 30 minutes, and then everybody was gone. I forgot the entire story with this guy, but it's a sheriff's officer that live streams throughout his shift.
Checking channel 1 for a safe and sober car that can assist in Central.
Yes, it is. Hey, Joshua, how are you?
Black Lives Matter. hate those lights, yo.
Be divided.
Bad, huh?
Yes.
How you doing? I'm Whitey.
Whitey?
Yeah. I
All
work
right.
up at King Cuts.
Oh, okay.
I know Bob. I watch you guys almost every Friday. I lay in bed and watch you guys. I can't go to sleep till you guys go home.
Did you work down here?
Huh?
Did you work down here?
I work for Public Works.
Oh, okay.
I just saw I didn't see it happen, but I just saw you help you guys out with the arrows, and all of a sudden all these guys show up.
Appreciate that.
Put my arrow board on. I thought these guys all pulled up behind me. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I can get into something I didn't want to get into. This guy got hit or?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I even thought that earlier. I'm like, shit. Well, because I work normally during the day, working a double because the guy took the day off. So I'm working till 11. I'm like, I ain't going to be able to watch Bob. So I'll watch when I get home. You guys will be out till 2 or 3 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How late you work?
11. 16-hour day.
Downhill from here.
Yep.
Just got a feeling it's going to be a busy night.
Uh-huh.
I got a feeling it's going to turn into a busy night. Just has that feeling.
Yeah, well, mine started your pavement down here today. And then I go in with my dump truck. I go in our back gate is on Front Street.
Straight 310.
And Black Panthers out there, their gate blocked off.
Hmm.
186.
So you got an arrow? Oh, you.
Yeah, I got an arrow.
Oh, God bless you.
You can clear my call advised.
Well, we got to give a shout out to you, Whitey. Whitey from Public Works
Bob,
put up his arrow here to cover the traffic.
It's a very dangerous fire situation. Residents should not be on the...
Be right.
Yeah. Real quick. Hey, bro.
Well,
Interesting, right?
yeah, this is happy.
That's why I like Dallas events better. I never come out of Dallas. I heard the tear gas ban is up in Dallas too.
They extended it for another 7 days.
Sounds fun.
Yep.
Eventually it'll get fun.
Of course, after that, the tear gas injunction has to come directly from Chief Hall herself. Or whoever the current chief is. So if we do get gassed, we have someone to blame it on.
That's awesome. But I think she retired, so it'll be some other new guy.
She will be here until the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. And then she'll be going to another department, you know.
Black people, they matter here.
Black people, they matter here.
Black women, they matter here.
Black women, they matter
I
here.
said black children, they matter here.
Black children, they matter here.
Black queers, they matter here.
Black queers, they matter here.
I said black trans,
How many
they
things so
matter
far?
Black trans, they matter
150 people, maybe 200. I'd say we started with about 75 to 80, and now there's between 150 and 200 out here.
People, they matter here. Who got the power? Who got
got the power?
We got the power.
Who got the power?
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Everybody is welcome to come down. Oh, I love this guy here. Oh, that guy is? Oh, CJ's phone's in my hands. I'm streaming on it. Oh, yeah. So we're going down tomorrow. We're going to hang out. We'd like, CJ wants a chance to be Uncle CJ tomorrow. Have some kids come down and say
Yeah. So if you guys are in town, you want to come down, you weren't able to come out tonight, we've got a lot of people coming and going throughout the evening. Come down, bring the kids. What? I don't know. The boards are awesome though, right? Hey, brother, we'll see you guys. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Do you want to walk them through the boards?
And so yeah, bring the kiddos out, and then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a chance I might be hitting a haunted house too, which
it's a haunted.
And Andrew has his
and
way.
the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and
Yeah,
rub
okay.
my leg down.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So tomorrow we're doing that.
Corn Pop was a
Pumpkin
bad
patch and then-
dude.
Doing the pumpkin patch, and then what's the rest of our night?
Say again, please. Technologies.
Corn Pop was a bad
I like that
dude.
turkey.
I got the nose for it.
Like boogers,
like a
like
beak.
you weirdo.
But yeah. So pumpkin patch.
Because when one of your friends are under attack, what do you do? When a black man is under attack, what do you do?
Stand up like that.
When an indigenous man is under attack, what do you do?
Stand up like that.
When a black woman is under attack, what do you do?
Stand up like that.
When an indigenous woman is under attack, what do you do?
Stand up like that.
Supposed to do.
These?
Well, I know what like their
They're-
purpose is, but
Yeah.
like, who are they supposed to stop? Like,
Right.
You could literally drive around.
I know. My Super could easily go.
Right here.
Yeah, I know. Whoop.
You could fit a semi truck right here.
You could. I'm gonna go boop it though. Boop. 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 Oh no, Boop Daddy booped it.
Boop, daddy, boop. Somebody has got
Hey, they 20. They clean hands.
That's lady.
They clean though.
They're real cool though.
I heard you're going on tuxedo in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
I did it yesterday.
Oh, okay,
It's
don't
fun,
see
though.
it.
You're gonna love it.
I was exactly smoke blunts. I was like,
fun,
in there,
bro. It's good. It's fun.
He usually has his hair all out and not like braided up, but he'll like fucking just run around with the selfie stick like this. Yeah, bro, he cracks me up. Fucking one night, dude, there's like the police just fucked cover people up. They're like standing there and there's like protesters. Like, they're about to fuck everyone up again. He's just running up and down the line with his stick like this. He's like, oh shit, guys, oh shit. He's also a comedian. Dude, he does like everything. He has like a like landscaping service. He's a comedian. He like does like.
Yes. Period. Once this revolution goes home, stand on the right side of history because like a bulldozer, he's perfect, man. We ain't not stopping.
Yeah.
We ain't not stopping.
Thank you guys. I wanted to remind everybody here that Black Lives Matter, outside of just police brutality or like we were talking about, cannabis equity. I study cancer, and I can tell you that racism is impacting us on a molecular level.
Oh, wow.
It is literally devastating because white women are more likely to get breast cancer, but black women are 42% more likely to die of breast cancer. So I'll say that again. White women are 15% more likely to get breast cancer, and black women are 42% more likely to die of breast cancer. So let's think about what could be causing this. First of all, are black symptoms taken seriously?
Nope.
When black women go to the doctor and talk about their symptoms, how they're feeling, talk about their pain, they are often neglected. Also, many black people don't have access to health care. So when many black women find a lump, by then it's already metastasized, which means that it's spread to other organs of the body, which basically is a death sentence for most people, unless you can afford millions of dollars. The other aspect that contributes to differences that we see in health disparities in cancer in black and Latino communities compared to white communities relates to environmental racism. Systematically, black, brown, and indigenous people have been pushed into living into places that impact their genetics, literally. Living near a power plant, living in a building where there are no lead paint inspections, living in urban areas, because that's the only place that we're fucking safe, and even we're not even safe here. Living in urban areas, being exposed to pollution. Like I said before, lack of access to health care. These are all things that directly influence our genetics. They cause DNA mutations that in time actually cause cancer. This is real. The amount of stress that black people have to endure every single day, it's not just stress, it's not just a feeling, it's a hormonal response to external stimuli. And I know I sound like a fucking nerd, but I don't care. You need to think about it from another level.
Yes, it's real.
Another example is food deserts. A lot of people of color are pushed into areas where they don't have access to healthy food. A lot of black people don't get access to black doctors. A lot of black people don't pursue science because they don't feel smart enough. Because that is what society tells us. And let me tell you, sitting in a classroom with a bunch of white people talking about molecular genetics is fucking intimidating. But it's still important. We need to recognize that it's more than just police brutality. It's impacting us as humans. It's impacting us as far as how we raise our children, the genetics that we pass on to our children, the predisposition for certain diseases that we pass on to our children. It all relates back to racism. I don't want to hear anybody say that they're sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of living it.
I'm sick of you misinterpreting things.
So when you think about protecting black women, think of Breonna Taylor. Think of health disparities. Look some up. Think about how maybe you can help.
How did Breonna Taylor have...
Excuse to not get creative and think of different ways.
Does she have a disease or something on this one?
In ways that people aren't really talking about.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said before that. So you're saying you don't, like, sorry, what type of Islamism were you saying?
Trump.
The interpretation that the jihadis use. Jihadists. Yeah. So, now if you know of any Christians that are forcing people to convert before they cut their heads off, I'd like to know about it. Because I wouldn't support them either.
I think there's definitely have been like extreme Christian groups in the past who believe a lot of radical things.
So just think about health disparities, how it impacts
I hate
us,
people
outcomes,
that are
how it
racist.
impacts treatment.
I hate racism.
Please just keep that in mind,
I
especially
hate
as we think about
that people
COVID-19.
think that racism doesn't exist.
Thank you.
But at the same time,
Wow. Wow. Yes.
I also like people that don't care to educate themselves about the things they're speaking. And we still have public libraries. You can still use the internet there. We have Google. People have free phones. People have cell phones. You have access to more information than anybody
on the police and the government.
history.
But no, I just want to talk about my journey and show love.
But you have to be willing to actually read it
I like to say this was not my life a couple months ago.
And then the second part
I
of
feel like
that
I spend more.
is you have to be willing to listen to other people's
than I do with
opinion
friends and family
or take on
this.
something.
I remember when I first
and not
came
dismiss
to
it
Chop,
at hand, which is one of our
met
biggest
my
problems.
guy over here, Ish.
The biggest problem we have right now is that a certain segment of the population is so far from reality.
I never really was a protester till like one wild afternoon. I can't see her right now, but Katie must have snatched me up from my tent and made me go marching the streets with her. And this is back when it was just like 8 of us. 8 of us, and we didn't have a car brigade, a bike brigade, or nothing. It used to just be like 8 of us in the middle of the street, standing in front of cars.
The Clown Brigade.
Getting hit by cars. Now that I'm a professional protester, that's probably was not the smartest idea.
A professional protester.
I think our first march was to the Denny March. I think it was the LGBTQ
And
plus Black
as
Lives
for
Matter
health
march.
insurance,
We must have rolled there.
health
from
insurance
maybe
is a two-part
15
problem.
people
One
deep.
is what
And
Obamacare
after the end of that march, could I
failed
be
at
in somewhere in
doing
the stupid little boat
greatly,
yard?
which is
We tried to get
access to
people to leave with
healthcare.
us.
Access to
And that is
healthcare
where I
without
met
it being
members of the
tied
age
to
team for the first
your
time.
employment,
I
so
met,
that instead of paying
I don't even know if
COBRA
they
or
remember
some
it,
gap
but that's
insurance
where I met,
between employment,
Ashley and Issa,
which is out
and our group of 7
of this world
became a group of 9.
You basically
Walking
would
to
have
the West
insurance
Precinct
that follows you for the rest of your life.
I met the
That's not a
people
bad
of
idea,
EDM,
but that
TK,
isn't the problem. That isn't the
Tatiana,
solution.
and
The biggest part of the problem we have right
And
now, the
this
biggest
is,
problem we
this
have
is
right
before
now
everybody had a name. This is just when
is
people were just
actually the cost.
marching a march. You know, unfortunately,
the cost of
I
medical
believe it was July
care.
1st, June 31st. I can't remember the exact date.
If it doesn't cost $10,000
We was
for
all
an
on the
X-ray,
line on Broadway and Pine,
because 90% of that
yelling
is
at the
actually
police, screaming at the police, blah blah blah.
unregulated
And that's where I met my
fees,
other guy,
markups,
Kobe,
and
at.
yes, there
I
is
mean, I
a
saw
certain amount of that
Kobe
that
around,
is to cover
I never really
the
talked to
horrible
till,
price of
we had
insurance
everybody, the
for
homies
malpractice
to
for
come in,
doctors
Seattle Central.
because of tort reform.
Yeah, he was
But
usually in black bloc
that being
doing
said,
some shit. I
if
can't
you
keep up
get
with
the cost of medical procedures,
And, you know,
medical
he was out there,
treatment, and
met a
medical
couple other
supplies
members.
to a more
And that's how Black
realistic
Indigenous
pricing,
Coalition, you know,
then
became a
less
unit.
people would need
I
insurance
got to meet my new wonderful
less of the
friend,
time
Meredith.
to do 90% of their medical
I'm gonna say,
thing. Going to the doctor would cost all of it.
I'm gonna say she's shy, but she does so much for me when it comes to venting. Trying to keep, you know, my mental health together in this stressful time. And luckily, after all that,
But
you know,
until you fix that, all you're going to do, you could drop everybody on
somebody
Medicaid,
blessed
but
me,
you're just
and I was
going
able
to
to meet the wonderful
break
Trayvonna.
the treasury. And or doctors are going to get out of it because they're not going to be able to make enough
Y'all
profit.
don't know how much the black women in this movement have
And yes,
inspired me.
the professional protesters in their best form
I know y'all see me
college
walking
dropouts.
on the mic a lot and stuff now. Entree to believe I am an introvert and I hate fucking talking.
Yeah.
But you know, I wanted to be there for like my people. The new women in my life inspired me in so many ways.
All right, it's
I can't describe it.
Aww.
And you all have inspired me in so many ways.
Ladies
Eli, so with your drums.
You said that you're against like socialism, Marxism, and things like that. Are you for access to free resources like free education? And do you think that people who argue that those are socialist practices are wrong?
There is nothing in this world that is free. If you want free education, who's paying for it? Are you going to request that the teachers don't have a salary? Or that the facilities are given to us and builders
and the socialists out there are trying to push to like get that money, quote unquote, not free, like you said, from like things like taxing the rich or like defunding the police. What do you say to that?
I think defunding the police is ridiculous, and only criminals want.
Said I'm not here to spy on anyone or any bullshit like that.
Their name is Info Dig. I'm here for something.
That had to have been an accident. He had to have hit his throttle switch or whatever. Like, normally we don't shut off our bikes at the stoplights, but you know. Like some people are taking off. Probably going to end the feed soon. Might wrap it up with some spam.
Sitting there.
You guys want to tune in with some spam?
Amazons of the world, you know what I mean?
Well, I would need more information. I know he's got a lot of money.
He doesn't pay taxes.
I think he probably does. I think he pays taxes. But even if we taxed every rich person in the world, it still wouldn't be.
We're going to watch this real quick. This is from the
It starts with the police, but there is so much more, especially in like the health field. One thing that I learned is that doctors to black women are like police to black men. The healthcare system is not made for black people. They use white research and use the medicine that they use for white people on us. That could kill us. That is killing us.
Because they don't have to follow us. They could be outside actually like doing their actual job, like solving a damn crime. Or better yet, they could be arresting each other for killing us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's up our channel actually.
And the fact that they're out here asking civilians to come out here and help stop us. Like
It's
I
from
said, I wish a Proud Boy would.
Patrick Kimmons Memorial Portland.
I wish anybody would come out here and try to stop me.
It's a theme you hear brought up.
No, I'm still willing to educate. You get 2 times for me to educate you before I say I'm done trying your lost cause. But like I said, if you are not fighting for what I fight for, if you are not for abolition,
such
I'm
a
done
difference
fucking with you.
physiologically that medication is certain parts of the body would actually being a cure for one and a poison for the other.
Black women special, if you are about demeaning any type of woman, I'm done fucking with you. If you are not about rights and respecting the LGBTQ plus community, I'm done fucking with you. If you are not about the change in this country that we need, you could go somewhere else. I don't even want to see you over here. I don't want to hear you. No, that's that. And like I said, like from the bottom of my heart, I'm trying not to cry. I appreciate you all coming out here. Like I said, y'all my people now. Like I said, I'll talk to y'all more than I'll talk to, like I said, my family and my friends. So like I said, thank you.
Oh, man.
Say, what do we want?
Yeah, we have to.
And when do we want it? Say, what do we want? And when do we want it? Say, what do we want? And when do we want it? Say, now. Say, now.
I guess there's a direct action march in Eugene or across from Sizzle Pie.
That sounds so quiet right now. Y'all are not talking to
Should I ask Jared if he wants to go?
Okay, everyone on this
Yeah,
side
where
of
he's
the
at in
street.
the front.
I need you guys to get on this side of the street.
Gerber, gooby, gooby.
I'm gonna tell you wrong direction. Follow that order.
8:30, yeah.
What time is it?
You want to go?
Do you think there's going to be a good crowd?
I don't know who's hosting it, but it's a direct action, so the Patriots are going to be there.
What time is it right now?
Alright, I still want everybody on this side, I'm gonna be honest. But you guys can go outside if you really want to.
It's like a 10-minute walk at the end of this road.
I'm done.
You want to walk down to the direct action with us?
Yeah.
We're going to walk down to the
Alright, let's keep going.
Yeah, hey, we're going to walk down direct action.
Whose life matters? Black lives matter. Say it louder. Black lives matter. Even louder.
You got moves, bro.
Even louder.
I don't even try. Black lives matter. You need to hop in one of those dance circles and hit the fucking
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Say it.
Hey, so this is part of our show. You have one of those for you? All right, let's do that. This is also part of our show. We've had a raffle. We did some raffles with some signed shirts and flags and hats. And Becca down here, 1068.
I'm buying a new mic.
Come on in. Price is right. 1068 comes through right here. Becca, here you go, bud. So as we get to this part of our rally, we do a song called Shine from Collective Soul that has in the verse has a really great line. Really great line that heaven that you
Hi.
shine down.
I'm not filming you guys, but I just wanted to ask permission if anyone...
And within that has some connotations. Has some connotations to get ourselves out of where we are.
Wake your ass up! 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 Wake your ass up!
What do you mean by you guys?
Y'all ain't gonna sleep because of me. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep because of me. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep because of me. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep because of me. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep because of me. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep because of me. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep because of me. Yeah, you're right. We can still chant it.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police, baby. Fuck the police.
Hey, goodbye. No. Hey, goodbye. What are we doing? Why do you keep posting that shit? She tells us to change it. Get rid of that clip, it's stupid.
Silence is violence.
If Black Lives Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it. Black Lives Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it. Black Lives Matter, prove it. Prove it. Black Lives Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it. Black Lives Matter, prove it. Black Lives Matter, prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
Y'all have the weirdest conversations in chat. Y'all just argue with each other for the 4 hours that I'm live every day. Y'all just straight up argue like the whole time.
Say, what do we want? And when do
Hi,
we
Heather.
want it? Say, what do we want? And when do we want it? Say, what do we want? And when do we want it? Say now, 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 now. Say now, 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 now.
All right, I need y'all to keep that same energy.
All right, real quick, while I have you all here, who here is registered to vote? Oh, nothing else.
So you threw out a cigarette. You got extra one?
That was a cigar system.
Oh, cigarette. Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Don't take anything. We already know well over 90% of the shit they respond to, they're not trained, they're not equipped. And, you know, I'm glad Chris brought up and how we all got to this point because, you know, a lot of us are here because of the job. And the beautiful thing about CHOP to me was the unity, was everybody coming together and agreeing on
Oh,
something.
yes. We in a revolution. I'm going to quit cigarettes. You know? You know? Yeah. And I can't even smoke weed. It don't even work for me. It just drives me nuts.
So we don't see 6,000 people here every day. It shows you who is here for performative activism and who are here because we actually want to do the change. There are so many people here at the beginning. Why aren't they still here? They're distracted, they're privileged, they don't care, they don't give a shit, they have the ability, they're rich enough to not give a shit.
Oh,
That's what they don't.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you. We give a shit. We're the ones affected. They don't acknowledge that.
What's up, Reed? A whole lot of nothing. A bunch of.
I should have brought my umbrella.
A bunch of overly empathetic people
They were sleeping regularly.
listening to a bunch of
Blankets, they had food, water.
overly opinionated people
They had a community around them. It was beautiful. They
issues that are
treated
addressed.
like human beings again. They were eating regularly. It was great.
Supposedly,
We need that sense of
Eugene is
community.
walking
That is what community looks like. When people really come together and
It's supposed to be a direct action
put their resources
somewhere in
together to
Eugene.
fix this thing.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Homeless sweep.
So far, they haven't made it
I mean,
far enough to.
We all know police officers are not the answer
Said it was
to
a 10-minute walk,
homes are the
but they
answer to
haven't been doing a
homelessness.
lot of walking. They've been doing a lot of jumping up and down.
So, yeah, funding obligation team is they don't do shit other than move homeless people to another location. And it's illegal to be homeless here. I mean, all these parks are closed, but technically it's illegal to camp in a park. You can't block the sidewalk and you can't go on the street. It's illegal to be homeless. And Seattle has a huge homeless problem that it continues
Yes.
to throw police at.
Because you guys keep driving all the employers out with your crap and taxes.
Look at all these, look at fucking Seattle. Look how many empty rooms there are in this entire city.
That someone paid.
In this country, this city, we have the resources to end homelessness. We have the ability to do it. We're just not. The people in charge don't give a shit.
Sorry.
You got this. You got this.
I want the police abolished. I want them gone. They're. I always say they're never there. I've never had a cop actually protect me from anything. Every time I've ever had interactions with them is when I'm being harassed or profiled. And the whole system.
All right, guys. Going to
For us to be living in a system where it takes a decade to learn law, 6 months to enforce it, and all it's
stop the stream in about 6 minutes. I'll keep up with what's going on. Make sure to subscribe, follow, turn on notifications, and if anything good happens with a direct action or anything,
I can't wait till they're abolished. I know, rich white people are shitting their pants, but poor people are making their way into their neighborhoods. Sorry, just a little side note. Something that really pisses me off is when rich white people talk about immigration and Mexicans. Like, that shit doesn't make no sense. If you're white, you're an immigrant. If you're in America and you're white, you are an immigrant. Like, I mean, even to all our white allies, I love you, but if you're white, you're an immigrant. That's just the bottom line. And if you're Mexican, if you're of Mexican descent, you are more indigenous to this land.
literally everyone is more indigenous than the white people. I'm still trying to figure out how your dad comes from Jamaica, your mom comes from the subcontinent of India, and you can refer to yourself as African.
This shit isn't gonna last.
Anybody?
I don't know what things are gonna look like after the election or what. Like I said, like it, as much as this race war is going to be a race war, it's also really going to be a war on ideologies. People who want to perpetuate the current system, who want to remain cozy and ignore all these issues that the rest of us have been playing with, so they can just, keep watching TV and shit till they get to. So, however this shit comes to an end, I mean, the way this country was formed, I mean, with as many oppressed people as there are, like, the roots of white supremacy run deep here in America. It is insane just how recently racism was deemed bad. A very recent thing.
The roots of racism
before the civil rights movement,
or way before America became a country. I mean, let's be honest here. If we are anything, we are merely an extension of Europe. But the fact of the matter is, slavery in Europe and Northern Africa have continued well past they did here, and was well in its way of happening. I mean, what interests me is if you look at things like the Pharaohs movement, which is one of the groups, the little armed groups in
police are still battling with groups of citizens.
Louisville. There are a handful of Africana groups that take identity from Egypt, which is interesting because Egypt was the single largest slavery built run
put pressure on the city and wasting police resources. It's very important.
They traded slaves to pay for things. They kept the slaves to build the pyramids.
You're allowed to have a gun to protect yourself or against.
And yet they want to attach themselves to that particular ideology.
Shot in their own home because they had a gun and they were protecting themselves, and the person breaking in was an officer. I'm an abolitionist. I can't wait till they're gone. But, I mean, I'll take anything, like qualified immunity, fucking end qualified immunity. There's more police accountable, that's a great first step. At the very fucking least, hold police accountable. There's no reason they should be held to a different standard or a different set of rules than the rest of us. Like, one of my favorite quotes I read recently. If a doctor goes into the wrong room and prescribes the wrong patient the wrong medicine and they overdose and die, they're going to lose their license and they're never going to be a doctor ever again. If you accidentally kill someone, or if you kill someone unjustly, if you were using excessive force, there's no reason that, because you were a law enforcement officer, you get to... You're off the hook.
Yeah, justified murder or homicide is completely different than negligent homicide or murder. When a police officer kills somebody in line of duty and that killing was justified, it still goes down as a homicide. However, he didn't accidentally do it. He was negligent in his duty when he did it. And he didn't commit murder, which is why they don't get charged.
Remember, he was the one wearing the pink camouflage shorts.
Unless they actually went off stupid and fucking murdered someone, then they should fly in the chair with everybody
There
else.
were 7 people inside, and there's another exit. And there were 7 people inside a brick building. But they call that attempted murder. Arson? Maybe. I still say give him amnesty. I don't give a shit.
Yes, you walk a bunch of people into a police precinct and try to set it on fire. They're trying to commit murder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you agree.
It is a bullshit charge. Everything, amnesty for all protesters, it's very important because...
Trying to burn people alive in the building is
fucking battle.
not a bullshit charge. Alright, everybody.
Fighting the police is no joke.
I'm gonna go ahead
Pepper spray, tear gas.
End the stream. I'll be back. Like I said, if anything interesting
There
happens,
was any of that over the
keep everything open so I can just
no fucking
push
joke.
the button.
People
I honestly don't think anything is going to happen in Eugene. I could be wrong.
It's some serious shit.
Yeah.
All because they don't want to be
There's only one person streaming from Portland right now.
They want the right to kill and imprison.
And everything in the rest of the country is...
So yeah, amnesty for all protesters. I mean, fuck it. Every city, every town. Every city, every town.
Burn the precinct to the ground.
Every city, every town.
Burn the precinct to the ground.
Fuck 12, we don't do what they want.
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 Appreciate it.